Okay, I'm going to make this short because I don't have much time left here on my phone. And we've been without power for 12 hours from 11 o'clock this morning. And it's 11 p.m. And have no idea when or if it's coming back on. So I don't know what to do at this point. I've got to get a generator in here, but it can't be a gasoline generator because, it's indoors and it's the sixth floor. So I've got to get one of these other generators that's kind of like a battery backup supply type thing. And that'll at least do me for maybe a day on the laptop. I've got to run a heater system from it as well, so I might have to buy two of these. And a heater, space heater. Small space heater will do. Anyway, that's my situation, so that you can be praying for me. Again, the links are down below if you want to donate and help with this. One person has designated specifically that she wanted $50 contributed to the generators. And so that's what we've got so far. And if you want to, please, look in your heart and see if there's something that you can give towards that. You can donate for the generators. The idea is to have a place for people who have remote work on their laptops to come and plug in and work when the power's out so that they can continue to make money for their families, right? Because otherwise they're just sitting in the dark. And so that's one thing. You can donate for the generators. We've got a school nearby. I'm going to talk to them about that as a space. If it's like I'm talking about, without gasoline, I can do it here in my apartment. So that can be done right here, or we can do it if it's a gasoline generator. We can do it over at the English school probably. Maybe we'll do both eventually. But that's one way you can donate and help practically with the situation here in Ukraine. And we have no idea. They put out a schedule of when different parts of the city are supposed to be shut off with planned power outage, but they never keep to it. It's always different. So, and in this case, it was pretty radical. I was without electricity from 11 p.m. last night till 5 a.m. this morning. And then at 11 a.m. this morning, it went off again and it still hasn't come back on. Not just my building, but this whole area of the city, at least. I don't know about the rest of the city. Or you can also donate money to help me with my needs, my bills, dental work, things like this that I need to get done, but especially the ministry needs. It's like a missionary, because that's what I am. I'm over here in a foreign country, in a war zone, and risking my life being here, really risking my life, not just with Russians, but with Ukrainians too, because Ukrainians are not very friendly towards foreigners, even Americans. Now, the regular civilian is, but there are some particular individuals who are not, and I won't get into it, all right? But I've just run into one of them today. I'm going to be reporting to the intelligence community as a possible Russian collaborator because of what I found. So it's very dangerous over here. You've got to be very careful. You've got to watch your back. You got to be careful what you say, what you do. So anyway, that's the situation. You can also donate to the humanitarian aid here, which is not going through an organization. It's just going through me. The difference is that it's earmarked when it gets to me to use for Ukrainians in particular. And so as I see needs with individual Ukrainians, then I use those funds to meet those needs. I actually pay for something that they need. So one thing that I'm doing right now, I'm trying to get back to it. I don't have any electricity to do it. But with electricity, I can train this guy who has 5 kids and a wife, and he's trying to get his work changed to remote work. Well, construction is shut down, and now remote work shut down because there's no power. Without power, you have no internet, and you have no power for your computer. So this is a pretty bad situation for everyone. And at least if we can get some generators in here, then we can get back up and running. The ones that don't use gasoline are much more expensive than the ones that do use gasoline. The ones that use gasoline, we can power, it's like 2 or 3 kilowatt hours, and so that'll power quite a bit. but you got to get the right kind that's got an automatic voltage regulator so it doesn't damage the components, and then also put a surge protector in between that, of course, and the laptop. Yeah, so the ones without gasoline are much more expensive, and they're only like about 600 watts, 1200 watts maybe, so 1.2 kilowatts. So it's like 1/4 to 1/2 of the wattage. Yeah, at the similar price. So it is more expensive. It's like 2 to 4 times more expensive, but it's without gasoline, so it can be run indoors. If it's a gasoline generator, I can't run it in my apartment. There's no way I can do it here. I'd have to do it at the language school, and I haven't contacted her yet. So this last time I got a couple more donations in for my needs. One of them split between my needs and Ukrainian humanitarian aid. So thank you so much for those of you who are stepping up and finding something to send. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I thank God for you. Anyway, those are my prayer needs. Those are the needs here. Be praying for us, okay? Absolutely. It's cold here. We've got an okay amount of snow and ice everywhere. It's treacherous to walk right now. It's a little less treacherous when it has a little fresh snow on it, right? But that gets packed down pretty quickly and slick. So, and all the stores were closed today except one, and that one was packed with people. So I wasn't really in great need, but I took a walk up there and decided I wasn't going to wait in that big of a line. So I came back. I'll try again tomorrow during the daytime. But I got my winter coats, so I'm okay with that. Keep praying, okay? May the Lord bless you as you seek him with all your heart.